Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're with me on this Monday morning. Got a big show lined up and a great week planned, but let's get started right now with our weather brought to us by Drew Pollard's company, Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. We're looking at a cool day today as far as the low, just really low 58, but a high of only 79. So should be a good day. Going to have a little bit of wind coming out of northeast about 8. Water temperature at the end of the pier right at 75 degrees. Every Monday, we'd like to give you a Monday moon forecast. We're pretty easy to forecast since we have the chart, but it's interesting to see now the full moon will be coming up this coming Saturday. It's brought to us by Panama City Coca-Cola. The moon's not, but the forecast is. I looked at the month of October, and every Saturday has a distinct phase of the moon. This Saturday will be the full moon. Last Saturday was a half moon. Then the Saturday before that was like a new moon. It was just perfectly set out for the month of October. So anyway, we're in a waxing moon. Our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. Today is Monday, October the 23rd. Great tides today and tomorrow. Looking toward the weekend. And back into those neap tides, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. A little bit of tide on Wednesday, but not a lot going on. Wind will become a northeast at about 8. And I'm looking, one thing before I close out the weather, read these predictions, but this is sort of a meteorologist talking about this. They are predicting a pretty wet winter for this part of the country. Southern Alabama, Georgia, the Florida Panhandle, just a wetter than normal winter this coming winter. So it's going to be interesting to see. And we could use some rain to replenish. A lot of our ponds are low and creeks and all, so it wouldn't be bad to have that. So we'll see. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. A couple of announcements, a couple of pictures. We've got a lot of stuff to go over. We're talking about a chronic wasting disease up in our area. This is just from FWC. I'm not going to go all the detail. We've talked about it before, but right here, top line, all deer harvested from December 9th to 10th in Home Jackson, Washington, shall be checked by FWC check station prior to transporting the deer to your home, to moving it basically to. And then Deer Management Unit 2, taking of all the antlers should be established. Anyway, it's all on the line. So read it, make sure you understand it completely. If not, call their office and we get clarity. Okay, Kramer Marine. Chris Kramer, hey, he has a marine and outdoor shop, and what they're now offering, I told Chris, I'm gonna try to get him to come on. They're offering a mobile service from the Kramer Marine. That's a good deal right there. Just come fix everything and it'll be able to take it somewhere. Okay, moving on. FWC, this is their, remember we talking about the lionfish challenge, and this is like a 4-month thing, and look at all the lionfish. This is the 2023, and the results are in, and they announced the winners, and it was a record-breaking year, believe it or not. So here, okay, top line, recreational Bay Buford, right there, 1,514 lionfish, okay? Then second place was, anyway, we don't know the people, I'm gonna call their name, 1,145, third place, 773. Then a commercial, they go by poundage on a commercial, Jared Butler, 1,200 pounds of lionfish, and then 744, 516. And then a military prize, 591. So it was a record-breaking year getting those lionfish, all right? Don't forget coming up like in another week and a half, this big tournament. I've had them on the show, the San Andreas Classic. This is really good, a month-long tournament. We've talked about it, just a reminder. Registration October 27th, which is this week at San Andreas Marina, 6 to 8. And all the sponsors there, all kind of good stuff going on. I'm glad to see Guy Ward doing this and his wife. Okay, I've told people about this, and people look at me like I'm crazy when I tell them there's actually a squirrel tournament coming up. And they said, what? And folks, this is something unique. I'm gonna put this on my calendar. I've never heard of a squirrel tournament, but it's gonna be up here in Liberty County, and we've talked about it. And I'm gonna really, really try to make it to the weigh-in and I'm in awe that they're doing this. So anyway, you got to clean the squirrels there, and we'll talk more about it. But you go ahead and put it on your calendar, November 11th. Okay, at Camp Seclusion, unique situation here. I was just checking. I was on the pages I check. Pompano for over in Okaloosa, because remember I tell you the Pompano start there. I check it real close, and lately the results I'm getting, these posts and all, the bottom line, last 3 days been a bunch of nothing. Right here, this guy up top been skunked my last 2 times in the middle. In 2 days on a 2 keeper. Bottom one, James Berry, small ones close to shore. So it's exactly what I'm talking about. This guy went 2 trips Sunday midday, 1. So anyway, so what I'm telling you, we've talked about it before, how the pompano just migrates slowly. To me, now, 2 or 3 weeks ago, that was a hot spot. Now, the hot spots to me are Shell Island, Cape San Blas, and St. George Island right now. If you can get out there and all this wind and weather and all, these next, probably got a 2 to 3 week run. This is not scientific, this is my year's experience and all. Got a 2 or 3 week peak period. So that's what I wanted to share with you and let you know about that. So, and along with pompano, it's not just that. You get these whiting coming in, and whiting will stay. They're not as migratory. They're going to stay, and that's usually our winter target is a whiting surf fishing there. So I just wanted to share that with you. I've got a. Let's go ahead. I'm at a breaking point. I'm going to take an early break and come back. We've got a lot more stuff to go over, so I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I like to find different information, share with you a lot of local and then some general and some just giving you some situations where people's opinion and different organizations. This is top 10 sporting dogs according to the to one group, one organization. It doesn't mean it's official, but it's just a group of sportsmen got together here, right here. Best hunting breeds, how to pick your outdoor companion. I just showed Jeff. I sure at times want to get me another dog. I sure miss my dogs, but this came out last week or two. But up top, it's the what's called the IG Sportsman. It's just a page. But anyway, this is interesting. Okay, just in their opinion, top 10. The Labrador Retriever, it's funny now, I've had a lot of these. My first really serious dog was a Labrador, it was a yellow lab. Well, there's a black one and a yellow one, but wow, smart, sweet dogs. I love Labrador Retrievers. They love the water, absolutely love the water. A German short-hair pointer. We had one, her name was Susie. I mean, they were so smart. I got one when it sort of first come, they run in patterns and what's popular and all. And we was able to get one a good while back, but a good dog, very loyal, very loyal. And I haven't had one of these, but a little Springer Spaniel, the English Springer Spaniel. Okay, and then the next, a Beagle. Who has not had a Beagle? Beagles are they're just a lot of fun. They have a great smell. We've actually deer hunted with them. We had rabbit hunts, and they're friendly and sociable, and they're great companions. The Beagles are. American Foxhound, I haven't had one of those, but their scent, their nose is just fantastic, is what the people are saying. A rich history, it goes way back to colonial times, the American Foxhound. Chesapeake Bay Retriever, we don't have that many down here in the South, but there are a lot of them up north, but it's just a rugged dog, strong dog, and a waterproof coat, and a great swimmer. Next, I don't know much about this dog, Visa, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Anyway, it's supposed to be a stellar hunting dog, so I don't know much about that one, but pretty dog. The Brittany Spaniel, we've had some Brittany's before. Sweet dogs, all they want to do is just please you. They want to please and they're exceptional pointers and very intelligent. And then the Golden Retriever, great family dog there. Those make you want to get another dog. And then the English Setter, okay, and I tell you what, the one they left out, it was interesting to me, the Boykin Spaniel, and that's sort of a recent dog, and we've had a close friend that had one, then Chip, we got one several years back. In fact, he's got a second one. So I've spent a lot of time. And the Boykin Spaniel is very intelligent. Coming up from South Carolina, they came down, sort of spread out, and they're hard. Well, you get them now, but at first they're hard to get because there weren't that many. But the Boykin Spaniel, I would replace Boykin with that number 7, that word I couldn't pronounce. So I'd put the Boykin Spaniel in that one. Okay. One thing also, we see dogs in the field, all those dogs in the field. Then you start thinking about snakes and snake bites. You know, this coming Saturday is that snake aversion clinic up in Whigham, Georgia, and I'm sure going to try to make that. I've got to prioritize my Saturday, but that's pretty well close to the top right there. But you see these snakes up there, and they're just all kind of, you know, you don't want to step on them yourself, of course, but you don't want your dog to step on them. But they have this sort of a natural instinct to stay away unless they get curious. And the younger dogs will get curious, and I'm going to, you know, ask a lot of questions this weekend. Maybe do a show of that and bring back and share it with you. But I know up at this time of year, October especially, get out in the woods. I go to my granddad's place a good bit and go up to the woods, different places, and they're out. And what they're doing now, they're moving around, trying to get some winterized, getting ready to get winterized. But we're talking about rattlesnakes and moccasins most of the time. But what scares me, I think more, almost as much, are these little copperheads, because they're all over the place up in this area. And I don't know why there's so many up in this area, but it's not unusual. About every time I can go up there today, or I'm going up there sometime this week, and I can promise you there's about a 95% probability I can find a copperhead if I look around long enough. And so I want to urge you, if you got your dog with you as you're taking walks and everything, and you see them stop and looking at something, you know, get over there. I know y'all do that. Get over there real quick and try to take care of it, because a lot of times if it's a big snake, and it's a fatal bite. And the copperhead is a fatal bite, but a lot of times they'll do like a little false. I've read up on them, and I'm becoming an expert on copperheads, because they'll like a good little strike at you, and then they'll sort of warn you. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and I got this little video up in my granddad's place. I was walking in the woods, and I have a stick with me, and lo and behold, guess what I see? A copperhead. And Gail's with me, and she's petrified of snakes, so I had to really encourage her to turn the camera on. Okay, so Jeff, let's roll this one right here. Gail just about stepped on this snake right here. We're at my granddaddy's place. Oh, come check this out. Come around this way. You can't hardly see it. And you see the colorations and all. I told y'all, when you're not looking for a snake, when you're going to find one. So I got me a stick now. I need a bigger stick. Okay, you see them right down in here? Y'all see them? Okay. All right, now, there's his tail here. His head right there. You don't want to strike. Whoa, whoa, oh man, come here. That's a baby. Come here, come here. Come on, Gail. I lost him. I'm trying to get him out here and open.
Don't flip him over.
I'm gonna grab his head.
No, you're not.
See the? All right, here he is. Okay, all right, he's coiled up now. All right, I need a can or something to catch him. Oh, watch this. Now he can't feel the heat from the stick. Man, if I stuck my hand down there, he'd feel. I'm gonna kneel down. I'm gonna go real slow. You think if I hit him in the head, he could be mad. The tongue trying to figure, see the head, shape of his head? I really can't do much with him. I can grab him. So Gail don't want me to. He ain't struck yet. Ah, we're gonna get away. There he goes. What I want you to see now is that yellow tail we've talked about on the show so many times. I told you I'd see one when I come up here. See that yellow tail right there? See that yellow tail? Okay. All right, there's the yellow tail. See him in the sun? There he goes. Now, Gail, I'm gonna have to kill this one because Gail. All right, let me get the shovel. He's gone. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Y'all see him? Yeah, he's right around our feeder, so we got a dispense of him. Is that dead?
Where's the-
Look at it. So that's a poisonous snake. I normally don't kill him, but he's right here where we got the deer feeder and the camera. And Gail almost stepped on him. All right, we're gonna let the birds eat him. There you go. Woo! Another day. Okay, welcome back. Was that cool or what? That's nature at its finest. Let's take a look at our fishing game time today. Brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. And they have some good stuff down there, folks. If you want to go down and find some good tackle and clothing, they have it there at Blue Water. Our times today, 7:06 to 9:06 this morning. Tonight, 7:33 to 9:33. I'm in a giveaway mood, a part of our fall giveaway. We helped by Weewall Wiggler Bait and Tackle, a lot of stuff they've given us to give to you, and we're ready to give another one away. So we've got a big bag here to put it in, so I won't call out everything. It's basically going to be the same thing we've been giving away. Let's go to the top right here. But our voodoo shrimp, the shrimp in the bay this time of year. Okay, I'm just going to look at a spinner there, jig, jig tails, spinners. These little spinners right here. I'm going to show that again. That's good. Little diving bait, big bites, hooks, okay, Bass Pro Shop Special, and several more spinners, great spinners right here, and some swivels. Is that enough? Hooks and swivels, spinners, raised spec rig right here, Captain Roy, and treble hooks, and some size 6 hooks. I got all those. Jeff Peck's Walk Through Nature. This is the Florida Panhandle. The beauty of it before Hurricane Michael. That's in here. And then Thomas Howell's book, What the Woods Taught Me. Wonderful reading right here. If you read it, then give it to someone else to read. So that's all in here. So we're gonna give it away. And we'll give you 2 weeks to pick these up now. Okay. In the winter, a big fall sweepstakes, one of the prizes. We're gonna give some away at random between now and Christmas. And the winner is Robert Danduran, D-A-N-D-U-R-A-N, Robert Danduran. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right here and have everything set up right here. Okay, we talked about the snakes and different things, and if you remember, I got a lot of comment on this. I'm gonna see if I can play this again. Last year, I always stack up my firewood at the by the door, and last year we had a couple of snakes get in. I thought there was one snake, but I shot some video. Gail shot some video on the phone. I want to play, while we're talking about snakes today, let's go ahead and go all out on it. This is firewood stacked right outside my side door, and I'm getting some, I went out there to get some to start a fire, and I look in there, and you're going to work with me now to find it. What, you see that right there? I took a picture. Some of these are like a still pictures, and some the camera's moving, because I shot the first part by myself. I got up close. I said, oh my goodness, look at there. I called Gail out. He's moving. Big old snake, pretty snake. And this is a friendly snake, so I didn't want to hurt it, so I could help it. And I'm starting moving my firewood. That's good firewood, isn't it? And he's moving around, and I'm saying, wait a minute now, something don't look right. Something don't look right. I look at it again, folks. That was 2 snakes, 2 big snakes. See the head of that one? Okay. So then I said, wait a minute, I about cleared out all the wood. I had them a nice little shelter there. They were happy as they could be. So I'm trying to get the biggest one. You have to excuse the photography, but this is real life things. And so I'm trying to size them up. That one on the right is bigger. And they're looking at each other. They're really looking at me now. And these are harmless snakes. Gail's back there hollering at me and telling me, be careful and everything. Anyway, so I find out, I'll go to the garage and get this little picker-upper I have. And you can see he wants to go back. And then he's in an ill mood right now when I start moving him. and I'm not an expert at this, so and that's not really a snake catcher machine. So you see him coiled up now? They'll do that automatically. Ooh, they'll strike at you. They'll it's not poisonous, but you can get infected and get really seriously ill. So get them out of the driveway. Look at him. I'm trying to move him, relocate him, and he's not cooperating a lot. See that big old mouth? Look at him. See, you want to go back, he's going to head back the other way. I want him to take him across the road. Okay, so anyway, that was the snake I had, that was last year's snake right there. Anyway, about around time, one of the things, when I do this stuff, I try to just, I do the best I can on the filming of it, but sometimes it's good. But notice how, I'm going to remind you again, I about got Bill Allen to do it. You want to hold your phone horizontal, that fills up the whole screen. 99% of people start taking pictures like this. Anytime you want to share something with us, try to hold it horizontal. Jeff and I would appreciate it. So if I've got some other stuff I just don't have time to get into it. I'll get into it tomorrow. We've got some guests coming up this week. I've talked with J.B. Hillard of the Bent Rod Fishing Club up in Phoenix Springs. He's going to drive down to be on the show this week, and I really appreciate it because it's a good drive. And let's see, JB, he's around 86 years old now and catches fish every trip he takes. But what we're going to talk about a lot, he is an expert. Now, I love having experts on here in different realms. JB is an expert will catch a mullet with a hook. And over in Choctawhatchee, they do more of it over in Choctawhatchee River than anywhere around here. I know it's scattered around this area here in Apalachicola, but most people are going to throw the cast net. Over there's a group of them, and now a lot of copycats that come in and sort of on top of where they are now. But JB and that crew, those guys he's with and ladies, they started doing it a long time ago. And with Scott Lindsay, and I used to talk about it. He would catch some out of Black Creek in that area where Black Creek comes in the Choctawhatchee River. So you're going to become an expert on how to catch mullet with a hook, and there's a couple of tricks that he's going to share with you, and I'm really looking forward to having him come on. And also we're going to have Students of the Month coming on this week, and all kind of cool things. And Travis was he was on assignment this week, so we missed Travis this past week or two, so we'll get him when he gets back in town, get him back on. Wrap it up. Y'all do something good today for someone else. Enjoy the great outdoors. Take care of it, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.